Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking all about reviewing, swatching the whole nine of the Kathleen Lights Dream Street Colourpop collection. If you guys know me, you already know I'm obsessed with Colourpop, but maybe something I don't talk about enough on my channel are my favorite YouTubers. Kathleen Lights has always been one of my favorite YouTubers, so when she announced she was doing another collection with Colourpop, y'all know I was the first to buy it. Well, one of the first probably. I am going to review this. If you want to know how I got this eye look, if you want to know what I think about these products, just keep watching. But before we go anywhere, if you haven't already and you are new here, go ahead and subscribe. I post 3 videos a week and 1 vlog. I really should just start saying 4 videos a week. So I post 3 beauty videos a week and 1 vlog, and just hit the subscribe button if you want to see them. And also check out my social medias if you have not already. I will leave it on the screen right here, but it is just at KendraCus, KendraCus. I have a Instagram, Snapchat, a Twitter. I post pretty often on those. If you want to see what I'm up to on a day-to-day basis, just follow me there. Without further ado, let's get right on into the video. Okay guys, so we have the Colourpop Dream Street eyeshadow palette, the Kathleen Lights collection, obviously, because that's what this entire video is about. And we have the 3 lipsticks, well, a lip gloss and 2 ultra satin lips. Funny story, I tried to buy the bundle, but it was already sold out, so I got all 3 separate. So I think I could have saved like $2 or something. It's not a huge deal because I wanted all 3 of them anyways. The rest of my makeup is done, so I think the first thing we're going to do is just jump right on into eyeshadow, and then I will swatch these on my lips. And yeah, I'm so excited for these. We have the shade Dreamy, which is like a warm salmony pink. We have, I have no idea how to, Rêve, it's French. I never ever learned French, but it's French for dream, I think. Or dreamer, or dream, something. And yeah, it's this really stunning, like bright orange red lip. One of my favorite colors to wear ever. And then we have this Moonchild gloss, which looks so stunning. It's like a light nude shade with gold glitter, but it just looks like shimmer, like there's nothing chunky in it. So yeah, I've been swooking a lot. So let's just get right on into the eyeshadow palette. So here is the palette. We have a very interesting selection of colors. We have some cool tones, some warm tones. You can create like a holiday look. You can create a neutral eye. You can create a bold look. You can kind of do a lot with this palette. This shade is so stunning. I love like those light blues. And then this shade really catches my eye as well. I'm not too sure what I want to do with this yet, which is the hard thing because, yeah, I mean, duh. So I don't know. I feel like I've been doing a lot of blue eyeshadow looks today, so I think I'm just going to keep this look a little bit more neutral and go with like probably this pinky gold shifty shade right there. Shifty. Duochrome shade. There's so many options within this palette, so definitely don't be scared because you could create an everyday look and all that. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in, and then we will create an eye look with this palette. First, gonna start off taking this shade into the transition. This shade is called Magical. This is like a peachy nude kind of shade. I would say if you're any darker than me though, like if your skin tone's any darker, this shade just might not really do anything for you, so that's kind of a downside. But that does happen with a lot of palettes. I mean, not every single shade in every palette is gonna be perfect for you. So just keep that in mind. Out of habit, I always bring my transition shade into my outer V as well. The shade picked up a lot more orange on my eye than I thought it would, but that's not a bad thing. It still looks really good. But yes, it's definitely more orange kind of, but it kind of just looks like a pale peachy nude in here, but it does pick up kind of peachy orangey on my eyes. To deepen up the crease, I'm going to take a mixture of Magical again and then add it with Potion. And we're just going to start placing this on the outer V of the eye and sweep it up into the crease. Just to cool down the look a little bit, take a little bit of the warmth away, I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Shooting Star. And I'm just going to keep this in the outer third. I just want to create like a little bit more depth, you know? Now I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Sweet Dreams. I'm placing this all over the lid. There is a little bit of fallout, so I think I'm just going to use my finger to avoid the fallout. The shade definitely picks up more gold on the eye. In the pan, it kind of just looks like a pink with a gold flip, but on the eye, it kind of looks like a gold with the pink flip. But it is really pretty. I do really like it. It's just not what I expected. Kind of like the peachy orange shade that we went in at the beginning. It's not a bad thing. It still looks really good. It's just not what I expected. I'm just going in with a little bit more of Potion, and then the first transition shade we used, which the name is not on my mind. Magical. And I'm just sweeping that through to just blend everything out. And then I just want to add a little bit more of, what was that one called again? Sweet Dreams, the goldy pinky one. And I'm just like making sure it looks really good, you know? For the lower lash line, I'm just starting with Magical again, which is that first transition shade we used. And I'm just kind of sweeping it along in a messy way. To keep the lower line a little bit more neutral, I'm just gonna take this shade right here, which is called Shooting Star. And I'm going to just keep this a lot closer to the lash line. Okay, so really quickly, I am going to jump into another palette to highlight my brow bone because none of these are really perfect highlighting shades for my skin tone. So I'm going to do that. I'm gonna put some mascara on. I'll be right back with you guys to give you swatches of the palette as well as swatches of the lipstick. So I'll catch you in a second. So here is the entire palette swatched. It looks like we have 6 mattes, 5 metallics, and 1 satin. The satin is that pink one right there. It is really pretty, but the swatch, for some reason, I think it's the beauty lights are kind of like washing it out. What I will say is this shade right here, and then this shade, which is that pink gold flip, the one that I used, this one is called Magical, and then that one is called Sweet Dreams. I feel like there wasn't a ton of base pigment. It's more of like the shimmer, so that's why maybe it worked better with my finger and not necessarily the brush. However, it did pay off really beautifully on my eyes, and I think that this shade is gonna look really pretty on the eyes as well. But just keep that in mind, that there's not as much base pigment. It's more of just like a shimmer. Does that make sense? Like more of a shimmer, less of a base pigment? I don't know. I hope it makes sense. Okay, now it is time to swatch these babies. I am going to swatch Dreamy first because I can just kind of tell this won't be my favorite color just because I'm not really into like pinks, really, like salmony pinks. So let's swatch this first so I can get on to the cool things. Super pigmented. Okay, so my swatch is really sloppy. This kind of reminds me of like an amped up version of Echo Park, like much less of a nude, way more of a pink, but it kind of has the same undertone, that like super warm pink. I think it's pretty, but I definitely don't see myself wearing this on a day-to-day basis. This just isn't my shade. That has nothing to do with the formula or the shade. I think it's stunning, and the formula was so opaque. But if you're not really a pink girl, this might not be your thing, so let's move on into the other shades. Okay, so let's swatch Moonchild. This is the gloss with the pink like shimmer in it. I think I'm really gonna like this, so let's just get right on into it. Okay, this gloss is really pretty. I really like the way it looks on my lips. It kind of just looks like your lips, but better, and you can't even tell that there's glitter in it. It just looks like this stunning sheen on your lips, and so I'm loving this. I highly recommend picking this up. It's called Moonchild, and Colourpop's gloss formula is really awesome too. It's pretty pigmented, and it's not sticky at all, and super comfortable. This would be really cute if you had like a slightly darker lip liner underneath it. I love this. Okay, the next shade is Rêve. If you speak French, could you like type down below like a phonetic way of saying it the correct way? You know when you look it up in a dictionary and then there's the word and then right next to it in parentheses is like how you pronounce it? Let me know down below. This is such a stunning color. I love these shades, as you guys may know just if you've watched my channel for a while. This looks amazing and I'm so excited, but a lot just came out. Oh my gosh, okay. Go back in there. It's scary. Okay guys, this is the shade Rêve. No, there's no rolling R's. Rêve? I don't know. This is that shade. It is stunning. I love red oranges. They're one of my favorite shades to wear. This is the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip as well as the shade Dreamy. Colourpop's Ultra Satin Lip formula is so comfortable. It's basically a matte look without the matte feel, so you get that matte lipstick look. However, you don't have dry, cracky lips. The only downside is it does transfer, although once it's dried down, it doesn't move too much unless you're like really like touching your lips or like kissing. Obviously it's gonna transfer. Okay, so my final thoughts on this palette. To be quite honest, when she revealed this palette, it didn't really jump out at me. I bought it because I love Kathleen Lights. She's always been one of my favorite YouTubers ever since I started watching YouTube, and because it's Colourpop and I wholeheartedly believe in Colourpop and their formulas and their brand. This palette performed really well. Very similar to the other palettes. The shades were super pigmented. I didn't have trouble with really any of them, but these colors just don't really speak to me, I guess you could say. If this color story just like pulls at your heartstrings, if this speaks to you, if it whispers in your ear sweet nothings, then pick up this palette because it's wonderful. It had really good quality. Like, there was nothing wrong with it. I just kind of wish it was a different color story. Does that make sense? I love Kathleen Lights so much, so I know she wouldn't push a product that she didn't 100% believe in. So I picked this up and I truly love it, and I'm actually really excited to test out that like duochrome blue right there. I think you could create like such a stunning look with those blues. That will definitely be happening for me. I definitely want to create that look. I highly recommend this palette if you really enjoy the color story. There's nothing wrong with the palette. Like, it's honestly really good, and it's Colourpop, and you're just getting good quality for a good price. This is $16, so pick it up if you want. The lipsticks, I kind of gave you guys my thoughts as I was applying them, so I don't really need to say much else. I think you need the gloss. It's incredible. If you have medium to dark to deep skin, I highly recommend picking this up. You could create an ombre lip with it, or you could do a darker lip liner underneath it and just tap this in the center or put it all around. It's so pretty and such a great formula. And then these two lipsticks, if you're into pinks, this will look really pretty on you. She had her friend who had a darker skin tone swatch these lipsticks the other day, and she had like pretty, I think like considered dark skin tone, and this looked really pretty on her as well. So don't be afraid of the pink. All across the board, I think it will look good on any skin tone. And the red, I think red oranges literally look good on fair, light, medium, deep, dark skin tones. All of the above. They look so stunning. I don't know. I just love the red oranges. You guys know that. So yeah, those are my final thoughts. I don't really have anything else to say about the collection. I love Kathleen Lights, and I'm just so happy she created another collection with Colourpop. Okay guys, so that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, let me know in the comments down below, and also leave me a thumbs up if you would like to. I'd love you very much for it. And also don't forget to subscribe on your way out if you have not already. 3 beauty videos a week and 1 vlog. I should start saying lifestyle videos because I do want to post more clothing hauls because I love clothes. So anyways, I'm rambling. Follow my social medias if you have not already. Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. If you want to hit me up there, do so. But I will let you guys go. Have a great morning, noon, evening, day, night, whenever it is that you're watching this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!